Hey there, welcome back. Getting ready to go again. As you may recall, we got our first victory, and I think that Meteor Shower plus Swamp Rat is my recommendation. That if you were to ever try this campaign, try that combo first. I think you could actually start off with a win. I'm not sure how much either of these bonuses really contributed towards my ability to win. And then just remember, I barely won. So even though I think it's a great start, it is possible you could still fail. But that's one to really consider. I think we found a winning combo there. Now, I was looking at our situation. We've seen one tier 3 ship and a whole bunch of tier 1 ships. And remember, the campaign rules is you're only allowed to use a ship once until you've gone through all of them, and then you can, start over. Now, obviously that's per tier, right? So it is possible I'm going to go through all the tier 1 ships and still have plenty of tier 2 and 3 left. And that's fine. You just shuffle up the tier 1s and then start over there. We have yet to see a tier 2 ship, and we have yet to have a situation where we upgraded our ship from a 1 to a 3. I think, I'm going through my mind of the possibilities there. I think one of the issues is because this game has a lot of campaign missions that are only like 5 victory points or 10 victory points. That's not an awful lot. If you played a full 20 victory point game, then you're going to see the tier 3, the progression from 1, 2 to 3. I'm not seeing it so much in this, and I'm not sure we're ever going to. It's really painful. It's actually a gripe I have, I think, with the campaign system. So, being this far in, how much do I enjoy the campaign? I am definitely challenged. Let's put it that way. Am I enjoying it? I always love the idea of leveling up and getting bonus stuff, and the choices of, what do I take next and stuff like that is always very fun for me. There's a part of me that just wants to play a game that goes up to 20 points against the AI and see how I do. And that's, I think, what the other video guys have done. And there's a part of me that sees value in that. I also do greatly appreciate that there's a whole bunch of extra tiles now. So the types of things that are coming up are very hit and miss. Like, you have no idea what you're going to get. I'm a mixed bag right now on everything. I definitely don't, want to say that it's awful. I'm very, what's the right word? I'm feeling, mixed bag is the right word. I don't have another word for it. I'm enjoying this enough that I'm still recording. Let's put it that way. Because I think those of you who watch my videos, that if I don't like something, I stop. That Fantasy Flight game, Discovery, Distant Lands, or whatever it was something I was so excited about. And if you'll notice, I'm not recording any more of that. In fact, it's on my I'm happy to trade and give away list. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get another setup going here. And just a quick reminder, because we won that mission, we can now negate damage on our ship. We get to block all damage without even having to use a shield. It's just a once per game, but we get to use this for the rest of the campaign. Okay, so remember the rules. It's 4 tiles, right? With 2 spawn points. So at a minimum, we're going to draw 3 more tiles. So let's just go ahead and do that. I tried to shuffle them, and so then I'm going to try to, shuffle some more by just grabbing from different places. 1, 2, and then I'll grab here for 3. So we're going to have a minimum of 3 more tiles. Let's see what we get. All right, we got a gate from the start, which we usually never get, so that's interesting. We have a dead planet right away, and we have Smuggler's Den. So you know what that means. That means we can hire the sellsword, which I think is a must-have if you're going to do the solo campaign. You must have the self sword. Okay, so we're gonna have those, and let me check. Do we have spawn points? No. If you'll notice, we only have one spawn point. So we have to keep drawing. I'm gonna grab something from the back here. And we got the chasm, which also does not have a spawn point. So we have to keep drawing, folks, until we get at least 2 spawn points. So, and I'm really grateful to, I can't remember your name, but whoever explained to me that I get to just store these up and then put them on later. There we go. We got our spawn point. Neo Damascus, which means the merchant's going to come, because you know that Kempler is going to be one of the top 7 tiles. So the merchant is coming. Hopefully maybe we can hire our sellsword to help us shoot that merchant down before it does too much scoring on us. Okay, so all right, now we got to find Loath. I'm trying not to like look at the tiles too closely so I don't have to shuffle them too much. But I do need to find Kempler and Loath, which I haven't found yet. Oh, there's Loath. And there's Kempler. Okay, I'm not even going to look at these. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to flip these over. Just do a quick, not very thorough shuffle. And I'm going to grab the 5th one from the middle, and then I'm just going to shuffle them one more time. All right, so here's our pile. Here's the 5. Here's the 2 we got to mix in. There's no easy way. I know I've said this 100 times already. No easy way to shuffle. And if you were paying attention, you probably remember where it is, because this is like the shell game. But I'm trying not to even pay attention because that helps my conscience a little better. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to move this out a little bit because we sort of ran out of room last time. And I know that the merchant is going to want to use this as part of his route. Now, planets are a double-edged sword, right? This is where we can upgrade and heal, but at the same time, it helps the merchant. This one, I think we can all agree, is just a pain in the butt. The smuggler's den, I want to have next to us, so I'm going to pick for it to be here. So now the spawn point's what I want, because that's where the sellsword is going to be. So I'm going to put the spawn point like this. So the spawn point's right next to us. And then this, we may want to go for that archaeological dig. So I don't have a problem with keeping this one close by us as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in like this with the Explorer token very close to us. All right, so then the next thing I want to do is I want to have a gate nearby. No, I'm going to put the gate, we're going to make this planet really far away. Here, watch what I'm going to do here. All right, so since I get to control everything, I put the planet way out here, and you can see I just made it go like a big long stretch. And then I even put the entrance way up here in the corner. So the merchant's gonna have to come out of here and then walk this way. And then what I'm gonna do is as I add my next set of tiles, we're gonna add here around the star system. And the reason I put the gate there is because if I ever, do need to go to that planet, I at least have a gate I can warp to that gets me fairly close, or at least halfway. So that's the idea. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm that fearful of the Merchant. The Merchant is the MVP for the NPC. And so I just put on all the Explore tokens. And then here's the 4 excavations. The sellsword is going to spawn there, and no other NPCs spawning. So we have a situation where there's no NPC, but we do have the sellsword. So my thoughts are, I'm going to get 2,000 bucks from these, use them to hire the sellsword, and then I'm going to excavate. So I think I'm going to try to do the archaeology one. Let's look and see. Destroy your ship 4 times. This is actually a viable option right now. We got to do it at some point. And so am I willing to lose 4 turns, which means 4 tiles are going to get drawn to destroy my ship? I know it seems crazy, but you got to do it, right? And it's 10 fame points. Destroy all 3 of these ships. I do have a goal here to do this. And what I've been waiting for is, I've been waiting for